How's it going, comic book fans, and welcome back to the Comic Fix, where tonight I'm talking about Errand Boys issue number 4. Errand Boys is a series that the first two issues didn't really impress me. The thing that did impress me and the thing that kept me on it was the art. The art in here, you just tell there's just so much imagination and like so much intensity to the art that it just drove me to buy this book month in and month out. And it wasn't until issue number 3 where I really wanted the story to focus solely on these two brothers. And their whole entire chemistry between each other was not really felt between the first two issues. But in issue number 3, it all changed. It all like you definitely tell that the writer was like, all right, I'm done with, I'm going to still continue on with this amazing action. You just tell. I just love this art. But now I'm going to focus on these two brothers. And it benefited so much with that. So we start out the issue where our two heroes, they have just went and finished up their mission where they are errand boys and they are tasked to go and steal some items. Well, they're done, they're coming home, and the police are after them. And their employer has basically went through them on the bus and saying, yes, they're my employers. If I give them to you, you will not do anything to my business. Because they just want our main character right here. And so this big old chase happens, and our main character, he decides, this is not good for my brother. My brother, he's innocent in all this. You know, I have been tasked to take care of him since our father and his mother died. Now he's finally taken the high road, or a more adult road, where he's like, I cannot endanger my my stepbrother or my half brother the way that I am at this very moment. So he gives himself up. And usually that would be pretty much it for the story, but the story really dives deep into how does the prison system work in this universe. Now, in this awesome universe that has been really set up pretty well with the art, is that, because like, look at this, like every single page there's something new that this artist shows. Oh, what's the artist's name? The artist is drawn by Kikos Kutis. I butchered that name really bad, but his artwork and his like different designs of aliens is just it's the driving force. So in this world, you are imprisoned into this chamber where they say if for 1 year you'll be in this chamber and you'll age 10 years. And so our main character goes into this dreamlike state where he imagines his father and his mother in an actual decent relationship where he grew up with his father and his mother didn't pass away. And yes, his father, they eventually separated, but it was like a mutual separation, and he kind of grew up with his half-brother, and it was all very much a healthy family that they have all created for themselves. Of course, in his mind, he's knowing that it's fake, but look at this satisfaction that he is having with dreaming that all this alternate reality is true, and he's happy to be in this dream state instead of being in this the situation that he was put into where his dad left him, his mother passed away, and he was basically there just to raise himself. And then to come to find out that he has a stepbrother or half brother who got all the love and attention that he always wanted. So he's in the series, he's always been resenting him. Now, I myself, my mom, she married a man, or she divorced my father, got herself a new husband, and his kids, he already raised his kids and whatnot, and I really like him. You know, he is my father to me. Like, he's more a father to me than the guy who raised me. And I remember talking to his son, and his son was like, you don't know who my father is. All I know from him, from my perspective, is that he's a good man. And hearing how the raising and all that type of stuff, I can see this this story between these two brothers, and one of them sees their parents in this great light. The other one, who was raised by a younger version of their father, how, everything turned out for that person. And so I could get that, like, just from my own standpoint. And I love this look of when he's being taken out of his dream family, and just how everything's just being dissolved. And the story has gotten more about the psychology of our character, and the artwork wasn't put on the back burner, but it just feels like the last 2 issues, the story is really driven home. And I love the fact that, like, when he wakes up, he's like, I want to go back. I want to go back into that dreamlike state. This mini-series is about to end. I am hopeful that I can spread out the word and be like, hey, you guys need to check out Errand Boys, because it's really, really damn good. So, have you guys checked out Errand Boys? And if you did you get past the first 2 issues? If so, I hope you did, because I have really enjoyed this series. Well, my name is David Lee, and if you like what you've seen here, remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.